Do you guys recognize this guy? Probably not, but I bet most of you know this guy.
Every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, no.
Well, what if I told you they're the same guy? Well, they aren't, but Post Malone is playing a mutant in the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, Mutant Mayhem. From what we've heard from Seth Rogen, Mutant Mayhem is going to focus on, well, mutants, and he's set to introduce a bunch of mutants that we'll see in movies and television for the first time. One of them being the focus of this video, Ray Fillet, a mutant manta ray, and Post Malone is set to voice the role, which will be pretty interesting as he can kind of put his own spin on the character, because to be honest, as I researched the character, he's all over the place. So before Post Malone sinks his way into the movie screens, let's look at the history of Ray Fillet. Let's get something out of the way before we get into Ray. In the early years of Ninja Turtles, things were all over the place. There were different comics, a cartoon, and movies who all shared characters in common, but none of them fit cohesively with each other aside from shared themes and ideas. Ray Fillet was one of these casualties of this mess in that he had random appearances in the serial comics, who considered himself the protector of the ocean, and was notable for stopping Shredder from mutating Casey. He also appeared in the Tournament Fighters game as an ally of the Ninja Turtles. A villainous version of him appeared in the episode Rebel Without a Fin, which wasn't really him, as the writers of the Archie comics weren't okay with him being a villain. So it's him, but not technically him. See, I told you everything was all over the place. As for what the writers of the new movie might use as basis for the character, I'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to thank you guys for watching. More people have been enjoying my videos, and that's awesome. If you're enjoying this one, hit that like button, and if you don't want to miss out on my next one, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. For now, let's get back to Ray Fillet.
Malone is Ray Fillet.
One of the interesting ideas coming from Seth Rogen is that the characters were being written with the voice actors in mind, giving Post Malone some time to adapt some of his signature style to the character. And for Ray, it kind of makes sense, since there's really no definitive version of the character. The first fleshed out version of the character appeared in the 1990s Archie's Ninja Turtles series of comics, where Jack Finney, a marine biologist from Jersey. This detail is relevant because I'm Jersey born and raised in Jersey, and for no other reason. Also, the aquarium where he's located as in Jersey City, I live in Jersey City, so that's just a cool side note. But I digress. Jack was a marine biologist for the local aquarium, as I mentioned, in Jersey City, and after a chance meeting with the Turtles, decided to investigate a sewer after closing up for the night, but not before saying goodnight to the manta ray in the aquarium there. While checking out the sewer, which he had suspected had been used for illegal dumping, he got caught in an overflow and was sent out to the sea. The sewer had remnants of mutagen dumped by Bebop and Rocksteady, which caused Jack to mutate into Man Ray, a humanoid manta ray enhanced with increased strength and durability, as well as the ability to communicate with marine life, like Aquaman. Man Ray managed to stop Shredder during his evil plan on the 4th of July, and afterwards he continued to help the Turtles and also made a concerted effort to help the marine life. The other and most recent iteration of Man Ray comes from the IDW line of comics, where he was a science experiment caged up at Knoll Laboratories, and was later freed and became a member of the mutant animals, under the leadership of Hob. He was initially trained to be the perfect soldier, and used these skills to take command of the mission set out by Hob. This version seems to be on good terms with the Turtles. However Mutant Mayhem decides to portray Ray Fillet, they definitely have some solid source material to work with, but also enough flexibility to make it their own. And if you're watching this before the movie releases, let me know how you think they'll use the character. And if you're catching this after the movie releases, let me know in the comments what you thought of Ray Fillet in the movie. If you enjoyed this video, why not share it to some of your friends on social media who might enjoy it as well. But for now, and as always, take care and have an awesome day. And for some other video minds you might enjoy, click here.
What? You watch a movie with a humans? Ugh.
You ratted us out.
Hey, don't use that word that way.